Hello. Hope we're live. I
Yes.
think we're live. Oh no, I was just saying I've had one of them days today. All day everything's just gone wrong, and tonight was no exception. I was explaining it to my guest. Hit the button to do the credits, and I wasn't even live. So, that's my day. So I need you all to be extra vigilant on what I'm doing tonight, because I've just got a feeling I'm going to mess it up completely. I know I need to be positive, but Anyway, let me introduce my guest tonight. So we've got Dave's Hobbies. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. There we go.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, thanks for inviting us on tonight, Horlicks. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be here to help you out with these issues that we're going to do, and we'll try and make it as best as we can for you. So, because obviously you've had a difficult week at work, and the weather doesn't help. So, yeah, we'll try our best and try and help you along as much as possible tonight.
Lovely, thanks, Dave. See, look, I even pushed you off stream rather than it's just going to be one of them days.
It's fine.
And Geordie Dave.
Evening, everybody, and welcome to Horlicks channel. Another cracking build tonight, so we'll be flying high in our Spitfires tonight. So get ready for takeoff.
Lovely, thank you. And just before we start as well, thank you, Adrian, for messaging me today. Last night on the build, Mark will know, he was saying about doing certain issues together, and I said, well, I haven't got them. I've only got another 2 issues of the Terminator. Adrian kindly reminded me today that I did have. See, it's one of them things again. I forgot. I've just got a really bad memory. I received a massive box last week, and it's got the other 4 Terminator issues in. And I'm going to show you. Actually, it's just quite funny. I couldn't find it. All my mags are under my table here, and the box, everything's sitting on the box that they're in.
All right.
And I completely missed them. So I do have some more Terminator, just so you know.
Jolly good.
So thank you, Adrian, for reminding me or telling me that, because you know more than I do at the moment. I don't know what's going on up here. I blame my vaccination. I think it's made me gone a bit funny this week. I'm probably still got the side effects from it.
It's giving you dementia.
Yeah, I mean, it's I know it's not it's not a funny thing to say, but I mean it feels like it, and it's just
yeah, I know exactly how you feel. I mean, I had the second one, and I reacted pretty much the same as what I did with the first one, and tiredness, cold symptoms, stuffy nose, headache, all that, and really tired and lethargic, and couldn't be bothered, and all that malarkey. So yeah,
I almost had his the day. So
let's show that.
He was on one bus going home, and I'm on the bus in front of him going home. Do you want us to go start the chat off then?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay then. Well, Gold Ghost, Mark Swords. Hope that works on everybody's.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Silver goes to Build with Adrian. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Adrian.
Eagle Squadron. Tally ho.
Tally ho, chaps.
And bronze goes to Warren James. Hi, all.
Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren.
And we have Dave Hobbies here with hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing fine.
Hello.
Yeah, half fine.
Half right.
Dave Mack. Good evening, Eagle Squadron. Take your kites and show Jerry what for.
Good evening, Dave Mack.
Well,
and wow, what a build you're building. Fabulous. Head over to Dave Mack's channel if you haven't already done so. It's fabulous what he's building.
Yeah, definitely.
P40F20. Squiffy. Just to have you lead Eagle Squadron today. The Hunt cabbage crates are inbound over the ditch.
Hi, P40F20, and welcome.
Hiya.
Thank you.
P40F20, Eagle Squadron, manual kites, chaps, chocks away, and a good hunt.
Jolly good show, chap. Yes, we will.
Laurel Taylor, hi gang.
Hi, Laurel.
Hello. Hi, love minis.
And P40F20. Welcome, Group Captain C. Send your Batman round to the mess sergeant. He should have some tea and caramel wafers for you and Lady C.
Thank you very much indeed, P40F20. I certainly will.
And Fleetwood J. Good evening, all. Hope everyone is okay, and good luck with your build, Horlicks.
Hi, Fleetwood
Hi,
J.
Fleetwood. Yeah, thank you.
And that's a chat up to date.
Excellent.
Right.
Excellent, Joe.
Laurel Taylor, is that Love Minis?
Laurel Tally, yeah, that's Love Minis, yeah. Okay, so when you're ready, Horlicks, if you want to change cameras, we're going to be doing issue 50 of Build the Spitfire Mark 1A. So yeah, issue 50. And we're going to be fitting the motor for the left aileron.
Now that is exciting because I love electronics.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to sort the thing out. There we go.
Camera. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, don't want to see me head. We want to see what I'm doing. So, right then.
Okay. Right, so ready for a parts checklist on issue 50?
Yeah.
Okay. 5001 is cog for left aileron.
Oh, let's just get this out there. Oh, we're going to need tweezers out for this one.
All right.
If I can find them. There we go.
Okay, yeah, that's the cog for the left aileron. So 5002 is the support block. Quite a nice chunky bit of metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so that's the support block. 5003 is the motor bracket. Yeah, that's the one. And 5004 is the end bracket. It's a little piece. Yeah, and they all are metal parts, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
good.
to be working with some metal again.
Yeah, and then you've got two sets of screws. You've got 5005, which is 3 PM 1.6 by 3 millimeter screws and one spare, which are the smaller ones. And then you've got 5006, which is 6 PM 2 times 4 millimeter screws.
God, I can't get my knife out. What's going on? There we go.
So in the packet there, you'll have two lots of screws. There'll be 3 small ones and 6 bigger ones.
Okay, yeah. So there are the 6. That is the 3. So 5 PM 1.6.
So yeah, PM 1.6 by 3.
Yeah. So one of them is a spare, so that can go away.
Okay, and on this 5006, it doesn't actually say that there is a spare. It just says 6 PM 2 times 4 millimeter screws. It doesn't say that there is a spare.
PM24. Okay. I'm going to take it as it is going to be 1 because normally when it doesn't say that, there is always one left. But I've got a pot full of them anyway, so if we need any more, we can take our pick.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna need your aeroplane across onto your desk.
Okay.
And you're going to be looking at the left wing side.
And one more piece of chat coming. Matthew Borough. Evening all. Been a while, missed me.
Evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you.
Hope you're doing okay.
How's your Spitfire coming on? Okay, so you're going to need your Spitfire across there, Horlicks.
And we're working on
The left aileron.
this side. Okay.
Okay. Just scratching my head a minute while I'm looking at the. See, yeah, that's okay. Right. Okay. So we're looking at step 1 then, and yes, we're working down in that direction. Step 1, and that is identify the position of the support block 5002 on the inside of the fuselage panel 2201, close to the part 4701. The inset above shows the part in place. So I think it sits on top of some screw holes, does it not?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the light better.
Yeah.
It's either too bright or it's too.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Yep. That's better.
Yep, that looks okay to me. Okay. So step 1 completed. Step 2 is fix the support block 5002 in place with 2 PM 2 times 4mm screws as shown. That's the bigger ones.
Okay.
Okay, Matthew Borum. Need a couple of replacement issues 11 and 36.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the dreaded issue 11.
Oh, yeah, dreaded issue 11. I remember that.
He made a mess of them pipes, has he? And Dano Bill. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Dano. Hope you're all right after your injection.
Probably why he's come on late. He's probably fell asleep.
And that is firmly in place.
Okay, firmly in place. Jolly good. So that's step 2 completed. Step 3 is position the cable assembly 4801 along the rear edge of the left wing as indicated. See also the following 2 steps. Note that the aileron is tipped down slightly. So that's your cable, yeah. And if you tip your aileron down slightly, the squared end will line up. And you have to take note of where the cog fits onto the block we've just put in. So if I turn the page, step 4, if I turn the page to step 4, it says insert the small block end of the cable 4801 into the squared socket on the left aileron. And then in step 5, it says fit the neck of the cog on the other end of the cable 4801 into the recess in the support block 5002 as indicated. Ensure any previous fitted wires are clear of the cable.
Okay, so yeah, that's gone in there. Now, when I pushed that in, it stopped, and I had to give it a little bit more of a tug, and it went in quite a lot more.
Okay.
I can see, yeah, the cog has got like a tab on it.
Yeah, and I want to draw your attention to that in step 6, because step 6 it says this shows the cog of part 4801 in place in the support block. Note that the tab on the neck of the cog circled should be upwards and the aileron slightly downwards. If this is not the case, insert the cable into the aileron so that it is correctly positioned.
Okay. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
You're happy with that? Jolly good.
That's been pushed in there. We've got the tab there.
Yeah.
And if we do move that cog, it is moving that. So I'm
Just
happy
moving
with
the
that.
aileron, yeah, jolly good. Okay, and now we're on to step 7. So you're going to need your motor from 49.
Okay, I'll read this one out. I bought some caramel wafers on Wednesday. I like this one. And Captain Langley sounds like a sporting nickname of my girlfriend, whose surname is Mangalang. Matthew again, my last one was 51 to 54.
Okay.
Okay, and there is another one, Jordy Dave. Go on.
We have 20. Where's it gone? Where's it gone?
It's at the bottom. That's it.
Horlicks, you need to reposition the cog.
Reposition it.
I need to look.
What's
you
up
got it.
with it? I thought it was that looked right.
I think you got it to where the tab. Yeah, needs to be further nearer you. There's the tab. Tab next needs to be near the nearer you, I think.
We're looking at it at a more slight angle and what Horlicks is looking at.
I think we are, yeah.
Horlicks will be looking at it on top, and it might look right to him, but to us it'll look.
Does that look alright? Or
Yeah, but it's dropping back where you let him go. But when you put what you call it on us, make sure it stays where they tell you to put it.
yeah, I mean that locks. Oh, it's hanging down.
Yeah,
because you didn't lift it. I think it was, yeah.
you've got to have that. You've got to have that aileron, but just bent just a little bit, bent down. Once you fit the other bit over the top, you should be to get it straight. Then put the other bit over the top, and it should hold it.
So you may need to reposition the end square block.
Well, no, it's either.
Yeah, I think it's gravity that's pulling it down, isn't it?
Yeah, as P40FC is saying here, aileron is hanging too far down. I can't see the aileron because of the cap.
Sorry. Yeah, so if I lift that up.
Yeah, you need to lift that up.
Put that in.
Yeah. Keep hold of that and put that in, and then put that middle. It will adjust the aileron's got to be slight. When you put the next bit on, that aileron must not be fully down. It must be about just tilted a little bit.
There's no way around it though. That's in like so.
Right.
So if I
the notch in the cog should be in the middle, then the aileron will be level.
So if I take that out,
yeah, the aileron level.
And move your aileron level.
You're moving the aileron down. Keep your finger under the aileron so it's up. So it's level with a trailing edge.
Yeah.
Now put that in. That should be to push quite away in. Now put that down. Yes, it'll drop when you leave go, but when you move that to the center, the aileron should lift to the middle.
That notch when you move it to the center.
Right.
So
when you put the next piece on, you've got to make sure that aileron's centered. But that will hold it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, that is central and it's still hanging down a bit.
It will hang down a slightly bit.
Yeah, does that look about right?
Yeah. Looking at mine. Yeah, about.
Okay.
Well, you'll find when you get the next piece. As soon as you leave go with that, it's going to drop down in anyway until you get the next piece in ready.
Yeah. Okay. Right, we'll look at that again in a minute then. So.
Okay, so if you want to just bring that little bit of chat up, Dave, and then it'll bring us up to date.
P40F20, hold the aileron level, then insert the cable, and then it looks better now.
Yeah.
And I say once, because he's working on it, he's left go, it's going to drop. But once we get that other bit to put on, hold the aileron up and get it, put the other bit on, it should hold that bit in the middle.
Yeah.
You'll find out when you've done it, Dave.
Yeah, mine was exactly the same, yeah. Right, okay, so step 7 then, Horlicks. So you need the motor and cable. And step 7 says, take the motor bracket 5003 and the motor cable 4901 from the previous issue. Fit the shaft of the motor through the hole in the bracket as indicated. Ensure that you have the motor in the correct orientation, which you do. That is the correct orientation. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so and then step 8 is fix the bracket 5003 to the end of the motor 4901 using 2 PM 1.6 bar 3mm screws. That's the short ones, small ones. To ensure the holes align correctly, partially fit both screws before fully tightening them. To check the orientation of the motor, we have indicated the circuit board with a blue arrow.
Okay.
And I do believe you've got that the correct way around, but I'll have to have a look. Yeah, looks the correct way around to me. Yep. See the circuit board, can't we? Just over the motor there. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I think that is nice and flush.
Okay.
And tight.
Right, so step 9 is take the cog 5001 and fit it onto the end of the shaft of the motor 4901. It is a loose fit and it will be held in place by the end bracket. See step 9.
Okay. So let me just skip that forward.
And I think that'll be see step 10 more than anything else. So you've got that. Okay, so right, step 10, take the end bracket 5004 and fit it over the end of the shaft of the cog 5001. At the same time, a peg on the base of part 5004 fits into a hole in the bracket 5003. Fix in place with a PM 2 times 4mm screw. Right. I found this a bit tricky, actually.
P40F20, tally ho, lads. Jerry is at 9 o'clock and Angel's 10. Charge your guns and have at him.
We have them.
Okay, there we go.
I found this next part could be tricky because you're going to get your ailerons lined up and everything to get, and that's going to hold them in place.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got that on?
Yep.
So, right, step 11. Step 11, ensure that the rectangular peg on part 4801 is pointing upwards, circled. This means that the aileron will be tipped slightly downwards. Fit the motor and cog assembly from step 10 over the cog on the end of cable 4801 as indicated. An opening in the bracket 5003 fits over the cog on cable 4801 so that the teeth engage with the cog on 5001. Holes in the bracket 5003 align with the screw sockets in the support block 5002 as indicated. It is an absolute mouthful of instructions
So get
for
that.
just telling you to.
So get that tab bit into the middle, and then put that over. Then put that on, and hold it, and that should keep your air on. So slightly bent down just a tiny bit.
Yeah, and then you need to put
the weight.
Once you've done that, then we'll have to go on to step 12, because typical Hachette, they've only given you half of the instruction, even though it's a massive instruction.
Does that look too far down?
Just
as the tab, is it central?
Just actually just off by 1 tooth.
Yeah, that looks quite a way of doing it to me. Mine just tilts a little bit.
It's almost as though you could do with something to clamp it in position to stop it spinning, isn't it?
Hmm.
See, until we can get these motors running, we won't be able to make any adjustments to these.
No, we won't.
Because I think once we get the motors running, we'll be able to make adjustments with these with the ailerons.
That look better?
That looks a lot better.
Yeah, looks a lot better. Right, okay, so step 12, fix the bracket 5003 to support the block 5002 with 2 PM 2 times 4mm screws. The body of the motor is over part 4701. And then it says, note, the last 2 diagrams show the view from above the left wing, whereas steps 1 to 6 show the view from behind the rear edge of the wing.
Right. 340 F20. It does look too far down, and he says looks good now.
Yeah. This is one of them where you want 3 hands, I think. Okay, and yes, that looks grand. So that's you'll be glad to know, Horlicks, that that's completed work. A cable and a motor circled have been fitted to the left wing.
Lovely. So,
yes,
I mean, that does.
Yeah, it's got a little bit clear, but it will have. But once that motor moves, it'll bring it right down and right up for landing and taking off.
Yeah.
John's model making. Hi up.
Hi, John's model making.
Hi, John.
And P40F20, well done, squadron leader Horlicks.
Okay. Should we have a look at next week's issue?
Yeah. So that, yeah, I mean, it's...
You're going to do that again on the other side.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
And that's going to be probably the hardest because I'm going to want to make sure it's looking the same as this side.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to look odd, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got my left hand side to take off and redo again. I got my left hand side in the wrong way.
I think once we'll get the motors and all that running, we'll be to make any loosen down screws off, make any light adjustments that are needed.
Yeah.
Oh, that is, it sort of fits in, doesn't it, in there?
Yeah. There'll be a reason for that sliding bar a bit later on.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's issue 50 complete. So do you want to go and have a look at what is in issue 51?
Yeah.
P40F20, Eagle Squadron. Be good, lads. Hit the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in issue 51 next week, your next set of parts are a wire cable with a cog attached is supplied with. This will control the right aileron.
Okay.
Okay. So do you want to complete that one today?
Yeah, might as well have a look at that.
Okay. So if you'd like to get the part out then.
And here's your mate, Alex. Alex James. Looking sexy.
Right. Okay, so.
Okay, so this is issue 51 of Build the Spitfire.
Yes.
Okay, and in issue 51, we have a parts checklist, and we have 5101 cable assembly for the right aileron.
Okay.
Okay, and that's the one. Cable assembly for the right aileron, and it says that's it, that's completed work. The cable will be fitted to the model in issue 53. Store it carefully until it is needed.
Okay.
Okay, so that's issue 51 done. Would you like to see what's in issue 52 for next week?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so in issue 52 for next week, we're getting a motor with a cable and a label. Okay. Would you like to do issue 52?
No, I think we'll leave it there. If this is going to be the same as the last motor, it's going to be a case of just taking it out, putting a sticker on it, and then sticking it to one side. So we can do that before we have to do anything with it, because then it'll be out ready to go.
Okay, well, for this stream tonight, then you've completed issue 50 and 51, so 52 will be next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then, right, Mark Mudd, no. Matthew Bourne, 51, not much doing.
Yeah.
Mark Mods, issue 51 is really hard. It's hard on the mind that we build nothing at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Dave Mark, we built tonight, Horlicks.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dave.
And Alex Jameson, do you think they should put more into an issue, like really drag it out?
Well, that's what they do sometimes.
Do what part works.
Yeah, that's what they do sometimes. You've just got to roll with it, don't we?
Yeah, I think it is definitely how they do it. I mean, but then it's
some issues you'll get a part that that's worth more than what the $9.99 is.
Yeah, but then to be fair, like look at the Routemaster, for instance. There was a few issues in that where we get a figure and we just get one piece, put it to one side, but then in a couple of issues' time, we were having nearly 4-hour streams.
Yeah.
Because there was so much to do all in one issue.
Yeah.
And I think that makes up for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't really look at it as individual, as Penny said. You got to look at it as the total cost of what you're getting before you even attempt to buy it.
That's right.
But no, yeah, I'm really happy with that. And actually, to be fair, this, apart from these issues now, the Spitfire issues have been quite busy, haven't they?
Yeah,
I think these are the first parts. Here's a part, stick it away.
Yeah.
So, and yeah.
Okay, well, chat coming in.
Watch out.
Andy CH. Good guest on the from yesterday, Mark Mods. John Modern making, pop it back into the I'm Horlicks, more parts on order.
Yeah.
Alex Jameson, that's how they make their money, really.
Yeah.
Mark Mods, thanks, Andy C. Is it Andy Chi or just Andy CH? I finally got one right. And P40F20, jolly good show, you was squatting off to the roof now, chaps. The mess sergeant should have tea and caramel wafers for you after. He better, or I'll have him walking up post for the duration. And Matthew Bourne, 54, it's another flat which goes next to there.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Right.
I'm just putting its protective bubble wrap on the wing.
Yeah, jolly good.
Let's go back to the Hannah.
Back up there with the cable.
Yeah.
Not the label.
No, just
the cable. And then the cable label. Yeah, I think we're best off doing that next week to start the show off. It's just a case of putting that on and then we're ready to go, aren't we?
Yeah.
It saves me editing the thing because I did only put 50 and 51. So
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Okay, I think that only leaves the schedule and then we've done, haven't we?
Yeah, that's right. So thank you again, P40, for spotting the aileron problem because I was oblivious to that. So yeah, that could have been a bit of a nightmare if it hadn't been spotted, I guess.
Yeah, well, I've got my left one to do, as I say, but
I mean, I'm guessing. I suppose you can't. I suppose there must be a way of adjusting it later, surely. Well, as long as you can get access to it, because
I don't think they'll put the rest of the stuff on until you.
Yeah, because once it's powered.
Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah, once it's powered, it's going to be all boxed in, isn't it? Or once it's boxed in.
Unless they're going to get us to test it before that happens.
Maybe so. Yeah, maybe.
All the tops of the wings going up, hopefully.
Yeah.
So, right then, let's let me go through the schedule. So, tomorrow, Saturday, we've got Yorkshire Crafter and Crafty Chris channels. They are going live at 6:30 p.m. for Craft and Chat #1. So a brand new show from them. So yeah, looking forward to that. So make sure you check them out. So again, that's 6:30 and that's tomorrow evening. So then we've got Chris Davies doing Jaguar issue 58 and 59. That'll be at 8 p.m. Sunday, we've got Jolly Dave doing the Northern Model Builder Show at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Put them out there. Then we've got Monday, we've got Chris Davies doing Ecto 1 Stage 16. That'll be at 8 p.m. as well.
Yeah.
Tuesday, we've got Build with Adrian, Build the Ferrari F40 issue 38 right front wheel parts. That'll be at 7 p.m. And then it takes us to Wednesday. So we've got Paint with Penny and Yorkshire Crafter at 2 p.m. GMT, doing the Paint with Diamond Show 41.
Yeah.
So make sure you check them out. Then we've got Penny's Pit Stop doing Ready Penny Cook, and she's doing a moussaka. That'll be at 5 p.m. GMT. Then we've got Build with Adrian on Wednesday as well at 8 p.m. Part Work Show, Spitfire 61, Terminator 111.
Yeah.
So that'll be at 8 p.m. on the Wednesday. So there's a lot going on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And a week, actually. Yeah, we got, as I said last night, we've got a full week this week.
Yeah, we are.
Then that leaves us back to Thursday, which will be myself doing Terminator issue 105.
Yeah.
And that'll be at 7 p.m. And then we've got this time next week back with me to do the Spitfire. We'll be doing issues 52 and 53.
Yeah.
That'll be at 7 p.m.
Excellent.
And that is the schedule.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to bring up?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay, well, on that note, I shall go to say the goodbyes, and then we'll end the stream. So, is there any more chat just before we go?
340 F20 Eagle Squadron, Captain Langley will lead us on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Matthew Bowen, sorry, I've missed this earlier, I must have read it. It said issue 55, extension cable for propeller.
Oh.
Well, that's interesting because, yeah, I did wonder because there's not a lot of length on that cable from the engine. So,
no, we're past 50. We're past the 60s. There's no extension.
There's no extension cable up there. No, not yet.
Oh,
not yet.
He says likewise 55. Then he says the extension cable underneath. So unless he's asking a question about the extension,
maybe asking a question. Yeah. Well, no, there's no extension cable right up to 62. So
okay. Okay, well, thank you all for watching. Yeah, it did go okay. I've just, as I say, it's been one of them days for me, but
yeah,
we're there and I can chill out now. So here is Dave's Hobbies.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us. Good night, everybody. Take care and be safe, and join us next time on the next stream, which you've heard earlier on tonight on the schedule. So good night from me, and give Horlicks a nice good thumbs up, and take care now.
Lovely, thanks, Dave. And then we've got Joy Dave.
Yeah, and good night from me, and don't forget to give Horlicks a thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to join us on Sunday night for the Northern Model Craft Show.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you all very much. Thank you all again for coming to help me tonight, making sure I didn't go wrong. And that's a good night for me.